Okay then, this is the 878 route going from Wolverhampton to Stafford, which goes via Penkridge. And we are just about to depart from Wolverhampton Art Gallery towards Stafford. And I hope you enjoy the journey. And so most of this footage was covered from the 877. And we have mixed it up. So here we go. We're just about to depart from Wolverhampton. Now, as you probably know, from September, this route is going to be changing to be renumbered to the 876. Yes, this route is going to be renumbered to the 876. Now, if you probably want to look back at the changes that is happening with the Select Bus Services network, because we all know that Select will no longer be operating the 242 from Stourbridge to Kimver, which will be taken over by Diamond Bus. Well, Diamond is going to return to operate the service, and I'll be checking that one out very soon. And so anyway, the 878 route is going to become the 876, and will create more of a direct bus link between Wolverhampton and Stafford via Coven, Brood and Penkridge. And the changes is going to ensure that the reliability and the improvement of the service, and will avoid serving Kiddermore Green Road, which is frequently shut. And a Saturday service is going to be introduced, and it's going to create a every 30-minute frequency between Penkridge and Stafford, working with the 875, which is the Stafford to Cannock bus. And the 875, which is the Stafford to Cannock, there's going to be some minor timetable changes on the route to enable the service to work with the 876. So believe it or not, I think this is going to interwork with the 876 is going to interwork with the 875. The 877 is just going to only serve the villages to and from Stafford. It will no longer continue on to Wolverhampton. So if you are going to Wolverhampton from Stafford, your best alternative option is to either get the train or get the 876 down to Wolverhampton. Or you could get the 875 or the 74s down to Cannock and then change onto a 67, 70 and 71 from Cannock into Wolverhampton. Or you can even go via Telford and then get the 891 that goes to Wolverhampton. So there are loads of choices of routes, of different routes from different locations. But however, if you want to go direct from Stafford to Wolverhampton, you're best to get the 876. And I am optimistic that I will be doing the 876 very soon. If it's not this year, I'm sure there will be a chance I'll do it next year. So here we go. We're now departing. So we're just leaving the lovely city centre of Wolverhampton. So with all the changes that's happening, there's also changes happening on the Chase Rider network. So Chase Rider's going to have a lot of changes. Like recently, they had some changes on the Walsall to Lichfield corridor, with the 35A being withdrawn and replaced by a new 36A linking Walsall, Russell, Aldridge, Layswood, Streets Corner, Mockley Corner and Lichfield, which is basically like the old 35 route, if you remember the old Diamond 35, which also used to be known as Central Buses. And the service 36A is combined with the 36 and now offers 2 buses an hour between Walsall, Russell, Aldridge and Lichfield, and existing 36 journeys have remained unchanged, and the services are funded by TfWM, Transport for West Midlands and and Staffordshire County Council, and it's also part of the government's bus service improvement plan. So there's quite a lot of bus service improvement plans that's happened this year. Also with the 182, 183 that's been recently rerouted via Longbridge and using the little minibuses. So there's been improvements on the 182, 183, which is the Bromsgrove to Redditch, because before it used to run limited journeys each way, but now they're running more frequently, which is good, and is operated from Redditch Depot. It is no longer operated from Kidderminster, it's operated from Redditch. So there's been some major changes with that route lately, so I'm proud to see that there's been some brilliant changes. So we're going to keep up with the changes. And also another bus service improvement plan that's happened this year was the introduction of the 63 being extended to Uttoxeter. Sadly, I couldn't get to Uttoxeter this year, but fingers crossed, optimistically, I'm going to do it next year. So there's quite a few stuff I missed out this year, but I'm sure I'll get them done by next year. And this year, one of the newest routes I've been on this year is the Select Bus Services 101, the Travel Telford from Madeley to Wellington. Wellington down to Madeley, starting at the Princess Royal Hospital. So I've done that route, hopefully to do the 100 down to Sutton Hill, which is the Chase Rider route. And so I have got loads of upcoming videos. So shout out to all my subscribers who enjoy my YouTube channel, and we are going to keep up with the channel. And so here we go on the 878, going all the way towards all the way to Stafford. So we're on our way to Stafford, and Stafford's one of my favourite county towns, even though there's not many shops now in Stafford, but however it is a good place to be. I like a bit of Stafford myself, and hadn't been sadly I couldn't go this year because obviously had a lot of things going on, but I'm very optimistic I'll be doing stuff next year as well, so that's going to be something exciting. I'm always excited with things that come up on Joe's Bus Train Planning Lift Adventures. I am always excited. Whatever videos that comes up on the channel, we do it, and we do it for a lot of fun. So that's all good. So we're going to keep it up. So here we go. We are just now departing from Wolverhampton. So as you probably know, the reason why the video's on mute, because obviously due to the fact that the narration was bad quality at the time, but just enjoyed the lovely journey. Right then, here we are. We're on our way to Stafford, and in September this YouTube channel's going to have a little bit of a makeover. So we don't know how long it'll take. It might take a week, it might take 2, it might take days, who knows. But the YouTube channel will always be active and just continue to watch the exciting videos that will be hovering up, that will be coming up on the channel. Or you could just continue to watch all my older videos, because that's what the channel's here for, to entertain you all. Because we had a lot of entertainment on this YouTube channel, with loads of exciting views. And we also this year went on a bus trip down to Malvern. So we did Malvern this year on the 44 route from Worcester. And I also filmed the 9 going round the Sydney Cottage Estate. Also, I've done the 6 from Dudley to Stourbridge. I even went on the X19 from Redditch to Stratford-upon-Avon. Also went on a handful of other routes as well. And so I've done quite a few good exciting videos, and so that is brilliant. So we've done quite a few good videos this year, and also done the 52 from Kidderminster to Redditch, and the 8 from Rifle Range to Ailes Park. Also did the X10 from Gunnelwood to Brum, but just partially done virtual. Also had a ride on select buses in Viro 200s, and also I've done the X20 from Stratford-upon-Avon to Solihull, and also the 183 from Bromsgrove to Redditch. So I've done the 183 from Bromsgrove to Redditch. Also I've done the 125 from Bridgnorth to Stourbridge, diverting via Billingsley. So I've done quite a few videos. I even did the 580 from Kidderminster to Kimver. Kimver to Kidderminster, diverting via the A449, the Wolverhampton Road. So I've done that one as well. I've even done the 2. I've done quite a few other videos. I even did the 242 from Stourbridge to Kimver, diverting along the A458. So I've done quite a few exciting videos on this channel, and Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures, wow, it's an amazing YouTube channel. And of course, yes, it is. So I've done so many exciting videos, and I'm so happy. Even did the 297 from Bridgnorth to Kiddie, despite with the bus having a couple of issues. And also did the 580 last year, Kiddie to Kimver, and did the 45 from Walsall to West Bromwich. So anyway, just enjoy the journey up into Stafford. Okay, here we go. We're going down the Kiddymore Green Road on the 878, which is soon to be withdrawn and replaced by the 876. Now, this part of the route here is going to be no route replacing this route at all, which is going to be interesting. And with the 877 just going as far as like Church Eaton Way. And to be honest, it would have been great if they just continued just to run the 877 just as far as Coven, but obviously under the Staffordshire County Council plans it's just going as far as Church Eaton. Of course, this road is closed a lot. And so I just hope you're enjoying the journey. So we're hoping to do the 876 real soon. When that comes into service, then I'm looking forward to be doing that real soon. Especially with it being a direct bus between Wolverhampton and Stafford. This is going to be the first time since Wolverhampton will have a direct Stafford bus since the days of the National Express West Midlands 54 and 54A services that went through the I-54. If you remembered when it used to go to the I-54 back in the day. Sadly, the route was shortened to the I-54 only back in 2020 because obviously it just ran out of funding to continue beyond there up to Stafford. And that was a shame because that was a very, very handy link for those passengers who wanted to connect on to Stoke-on-Trent and all the other places. And I use the 54 quite a few times when I used to go further to Stafford, even if I wanted to connect onto the 5s down to Telford, but you can still continue to do that via the train or get the 877s or the 878s. And I do miss that route. That was a very nice route, the 54. Then 2020, and then throughout the rest of the 2020, the 54 route had just finished completely. Because, however, due to the fact you had the number 4, they have the number 4 that goes to the I-54, so it's just not worth seeing seeing two routes going most the same way. And then, since the 15 was extended via Spring Hill, the 4 was rerouted to extend back to Spring Hill, with the 15 reverting back to its original route going along the Penn Road. So here we are, we're on the Ivetsey Road. And this is going to take us round towards Penkridge. So, well, this is now Wheaton-Aston. This is Wheaton-Aston. So here we are, High Street. Right then, here we are. We are now arriving into Stafford, and I hope you enjoyed the journey on the 878 all the way from Wolverhampton. So we are coming to the end of the trip. So what I'd like to say is thank you very much for watching this video, and we will continue to deliver more and more videos. So I'm pretty sure the 878 serves the rail station as it arrives into Stafford, and of course giving passengers good connections onto the trains. And then goes along this route here. So here we are. Welcome to Stafford. This is Stafford.